Good morning, and happy Aloha Friday from the farm. Welcome to another episode of Thinking Outside the Soil, where I get to talk about the topics related to farmers and ranchers using hydroponic practices to grow the crops and creatures we need to eat. And I am your host, Sean Short. Thank you for being with us on this beautiful morning. I've personally been up since about 3 a.m. and itching to get into the aquaponics farm to do some more work. Our lights come on about 6 in the morning, so the past 3 hours have been really just jonesing and thinking about something we did last night. I am starting this new program called the Feed Your Flock. So there's a link below in the box. Check out our replay video and let me know what you think. But being Friday, I thought it would be fun to talk about feathers today. So we'll call today Feather Friday. When I was doing my research for my book, I was the most surprised how prolific the chicken feather industry is. And so I personally sleep on a down pillow and did not know that we also make pillows from chicken feathers. I thought that was pretty neat. As someone who's mostly focused on eggs, I can see how I wouldn't necessarily understand what the feather industry is like. But it's a big part of many farmers' bottom lines. My first experience with chicken feathers was actually at a neighboring farm, and they burned their feathers in order for them to get rid of them. And I didn't know that was a thing. And so the first time that I got to meet these people was actually at talking to some other individuals in the neighborhood who were filing complaints with the county because they believed what these people were doing wasn't okay. Unfortunately, a lot of individuals moving into our area don't understand that we live in farmland and don't quite understand agricultural zoning laws. So they quickly got to learn that they had bought homes next to farmland and just had to deal with some of these things. However, it also helped the farmers understand how to improve their feather disposal. I often wonder if they could have done something else with their feathers other than burn them. I'm not sure. But real quick, before I talk more about feathers, if you've liked what you've heard so far, or you'd like to hear more and stick around, please subscribe to the show, give me a rating, leave a review. I want to know what it is I've got to share with you. I wanted to bring up chicken feathers specifically because many of us are dealing with molt, so we're seeing feathers everywhere, and I have seen phenomenal results with my flock by feeding them hydroponic fodder. Rather, I've been feeding them their chicken feed in this sprouted form of barley and sunflower, and their molt is way better than in the past. Their feathers, fall out like they normally do, but I'm seeing that they're growing back much faster than I'm used to. I recently adopted some chickens from another farm, and they were going through molt at the same time, but they were also being kept in a pretty closed area, and they were picking on each other, and there was a rooster there that was actually, for the most part, raping them a lot. So there was a lot of stress going on. And I saw, as soon as I brought them back here, giving them a new place was a lot better for that. But the fodder in and of itself had its benefits beyond things I've mentioned in the past, and I am seeing that their feather health looks way better than when I got them before. So anecdotally, I'm seeing the hydroponic fodder helps feathers. One of the big questions that I've had to ask myself is, how is it that these sprouts are helping my chicken's feathers? And I had to ask that question in a couple different ways, but most of the conclusions that I came to were that these sprouts are a high protein, high vitamin, highly nutritious feed. And chicken feathers are mostly protein, and they require a high protein diet in order for the feathers to grow back quickly and healthily. The other aspect that I am seeing is the high omega acids in the sprouts are likely contributing to that shininess of the feathers. There are several products on the market that we can add to the feed that will improve feather coat, and most of those products are laden or packed full of omega-3s and omega-6 fatty acids. So we're seeing here that the hydroponic sprouts are conveying many health benefits, but specifically to the feathers and helping those chickens come out of molt much quicker than I've seen in the past. That's all I do really have for you this morning. As always, I would love to hear or read your thoughts. If you've enjoyed this show or liked anything in the past, please let me know. Leave a review. Shoot me over a message on one of the social medias. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, or send me an email over at Sean@ThinkingOutsideTheSoil. That's SEAN, like Sean Penn. I do read and listen to everything, so please send me your thoughts. If you'd like to learn more about hydroponic fodder and how it's helping farmers save water, improve livestock quality, and become better stewards, head on over to thinkingoutsidethesoil.com. And if you want to know how to feed your chickens without going to the feed store or never having to go to the grocery store to buy your eggs again, click the link and check out the replay of our webinar from last night. And I want to wish you another wonderful Feather Friday from Blooming Health Farms. Take care and have a lovely day. Hey, before you go, check out the links below. Leave me a rating and review and follow the show. Don't forget to get yourself some of our Blooming Health blended sprouting mix. Our mix has been shown to get the best eggs and create the healthiest flocks. With feed costs going up, right now's the time to lock in a subscription so that you can get the best eggs without having to go to the grocery store or the feed store anymore. Check out the links below to get yourself some Blooming Health blended sprouting mix.